Today we're taking a look at something that every audio engineer should have, whether it be in the studio or live. So there are multiple things that could be on a list that engineers should always have a backup of, whether that be quarter-inch cables, XLRs, microphones. Having like an SM57 in your back pocket is always a good way to go about a gig, whether you're recording or live, because you could use a 57 on almost anything in a recording or live and you can make it work. That being said, there are some sources that you cannot pick up through a microphone, but rather you have to go through a direct box. Now, most of the time, direct boxes are great for acoustic guitars, keyboards, basses, and so many other things. I've used a direct box on almost every type of source signal out there. And while there are a ton of direct boxes out there that you can choose from that get the sound through, they'll make that transfer from instrument level to line level, there's one that I've found I can always trust, and that is the Whirlwind IMP2. Now, before we get into this video, I just want to say thank you to everyone for tuning in. I appreciate all the views on Tuesday Review Day. Please leave a like and comment if you enjoyed the video. Tell me what your favorite direct box is, your go-to, and subscribe. I've got a lot more of these review days coming, as well as musical content, both original and covers, and I really appreciate all of the support. So the IMP2 or the IMP2, I don't really know if there's a preferred way to say it. IMP just feels a little weird.
One word and I hit you again.
But it's a solid direct box that I have used in both live and recording environments. It always gives me a clean signal and covers my bases on what I need a direct box to do. Now, there's not really much to it. It's just the basic XLR on one side, quarter-inch input and output on the other side. I've used this to record a raw signal from the guitar and then pass through to the amp. That way the guitarist can hear the amp and we can record the tone then and there, but if we're unhappy, we can always go back and redo it. I've also done it with basses for the exact same reason. But there's not much to this direct box. It has your ground lift switch here on the side. It would be nice if there was some sort of pad switch, but I think that might be in a more upgraded version that Whirlwind has. I'm not 100% sure. But for what it is, this direct box is great. I've seen this thing take a beating. I mean, I've scratched the back up like crazy. I'm using it on outdoor and indoor gigs. I actually just used this very DI tonight on a recording for one of the future futon sessions. I choose this just because I can always rely on a good neutral sound. Like I said, I've used it on guitars, both electric and acoustic, basses and keyboards, and I think I've even thrown it on some drum pads, but it always gives me a nice flat signal to work with. If I ever have any issues of signal loss, it's always in the cable. As soon as I switch that, I'm set. I've seen these things so beat up that the in-out markings are almost unreadable. You can barely make them out, and you just have to figure it out in the moment or remark it with a Sharpie. But me saying it sounds good will only take you so far, so I'm going to play a couple clips. No EQ, no compression of a keyboard as well as an acoustic guitar that have been recorded through the IMP2. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to compare this DI to others at the moment. Hopefully soon I can get one together. I have a couple other DI boxes that I have access to that we could do a comparison video with. But until then, this is going to live as my representation of the IMP2. Really, I think of this almost as the 57 of direct boxes. It can take a beating, but it's a workhorse and it still gets the job done for me. Like I said, I will use this in a studio or live any day of the week. One of the best parts about this is that it is less than $100. You can get this thing brand new for $60. And like I said, this thing is a workhorse and can take a beating. I've seen these go used for $30 and less. But let me know what you guys think of it. Did you like the sounds of it recorded? Do you have a preferred DI that you would want to see in comparison directly to the IMP2? Let me know and I can put together a comparison video with the IMP as well as a couple others. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please, again, leave a like and comment down below if you enjoyed the video. I do my best to do these Tuesday review days every week, but there are some where it falls off if I'm busy with other videos. But with that being said, please do subscribe since I do try to get these videos out every week. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.